All over crypto Twitter, I've been seeing the beef between the XRP community and the Bitcoin maxi community. So they're talking about which crypto should be part of the US government strategic reserve. Obviously, Bitcoin is all in the news as the leader with the headlines, but the XRP people are making a push and they're trying to make sure the XRP gets included. Obviously, people want their bags to be pumped, but you got to be real delicate about this situation. The first crypto is going to be the game changer globally for government adoption. On this video, we're going to explore government adoption for Bitcoin and also make a case for XRP to be in consideration. So my name is C. Will. Welcome to the Passive Income Network. If you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, hit that bell notification so that way you can stay up to date with the newest videos that I release. We're going to start off with a video by Senator Lummis, which rhymes with hummus, and she's going to be talking about Bitcoin adoption, and this is a clip from her on Fox News.
So why Bitcoin would make sense as part of our strategic reserves is that we recognize other long-term stores of value and put them in strategic reserve. We have a gold strategic reserve. We have an oil strategic reserve. I think it is fitting that Bitcoin, now that is really digital gold, be included among our reserve assets. So I'm proposing in the Bitcoin Act that we purchase roughly 200,000 Bitcoin a year just by converting money we already have into Bitcoin and hold them for 20 years. If we did that with, say, 5% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist, which is roughly 1 million Bitcoin, we could cut our debt in half in 20 years. And in the meantime, we would have an asset that's growing in value while our own dollar is decreasing in value. And thereby we could shore up the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. What that does is help us protect ourselves against inflation and protect the US dollar on the world stage.
She talking big stuff there. Cynthia Lummis is talking big moves, talking about US government purchasing 200,000 Bitcoin a year for the next 5 years or so, and that would be over 1 million Bitcoin. And then in 20 years, that value will rise so much that we can see the U.S. government actually doing something about its debt. More big news is bullish. A total of 14 U.S. states have introduced the Bitcoin bill so far. There's nothing stopping this train. So if you see your state on there and you're in the United States, definitely let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so we got Cynthia Lummis producing these bills, and now other states are definitely considering them and trying to make sure that they get a piece of the Bitcoin pie on the state's reserve. And I think that's real bullish and a smart move if you get in first, right? And then as we've seen with Bukele out in El Salvador, that has worked out really well, and it's definitely worked out really well for Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. So the digital asset dream team, let's get to work. Again, she's pushing, so they have a digital asset dream team. Senate banking subcommittee on digital assets. We never had that before, and now it is popping. These people are getting educated, and they're led by one who is already educated, Cynthia Lummis. Now, when we talk about Bitcoin adoption as strategic reserve, you got to bring up Coinbase. So Coinbase has announced crypto-backed loans on Coinbase powered by Morpho. And we also know Moonwell is part of this deal here. Now, millions of users can borrow against their BTC on Coinbase. Very bullish again. On-chain finance mixing with TradFi, so the DeFi and traditional finance mixing. And if you go check your Coinbase app, there's a lot of people who already can, hit the buttons there and borrow against their Bitcoin. And this service will be spread out throughout the country and the world, I presume. So that's really big. They're pushing Bitcoin as a whole. And if we go check this out, this is the Moonwell vaults. So far, you got 633.76, which is equivalent to $66.7 million supplied in this vault here on Moonwell. The liquidity in the market is 14 million, and the total available liquidity is over 16 million. And every day this number is growing. That means people are taking advantage of this opportunity from Coinbase, and then money is being created from the borrowing side, so that lenders are getting a fee off of that. That's some powerful stuff. And then again, Michael Saylor lands the cover of Forbes as the Bitcoin alchemist. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin playbook is more than a bet. It's reshaping corporate finance. Yep. He said, mortgage the home in 2020, mortgage the home. And if you would have done that, you would have been doing really good right now. I'd have been an easy 5X in the last few years, and 4 years ago, I believe. Why Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is a brilliant blueprint for manipulating traditional finance to harness the pixie dust of cryptomania. And right here in Financial Times, head of Czech central bank wants it to buy billions of euros in Bitcoin. Billions of euros in Bitcoin. The plan is to buy up 7 billion BTC and BTC. The race to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible has begun. So again, this is becoming a race of whoever can buy the most Bitcoin the fastest. Then you no longer have to buy, and then other countries are going to be playing catch up. And then if the retail investors are paying attention right now and are purchasing more Bitcoin, you can definitely get a piece of that pie. This is getting crazy. Now let's head over to some XRP news. Remember, Bitcoin and XRP, people want XRP to be included in this. And so far, it looks like Bitcoin is definitely dominating the mind share. So Grayscale XRP Trust is open to eligible accredited investors seeking exposure to XRP, which powers the XRP ledger, a distributed network used for cross-border payments. And then you can learn more about the XRP Trust. And Grayscale, they've been in the game for a while, and they're one of the early people pushing crypto on the institutional level. And they want to convert this trust into an ETF. Grayscale seeks XRP ETF approvals as Trump-era regulators warm to crypto. NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, Arca seeks to convert Grayscale's XRP Trust to a spot ETF with Coinbase custody and BNY Mellon handling key roles. This is really big. So if you get a Grayscale conversion, that's going to open the floodgates. That's definitely going to open the floodgates. And so far, we have about 38 different ETFs. You got the IBIT Shares Bitcoin ETF Trust with 58 million in assets, 58,000 in millions in assets. And then you have Fidelity, Wise, Origin Bitcoin Fund, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ARC Shares, Bitwise, Grayscale Ethereum, Grayscale Bitcoin Mining, iShares Ethereum. So the list goes on. Bitcoin Ethereum, Bitcoin Ethereum, Bitcoin Ethereum, Bitcoin Ethereum. And obviously they want to add the XRP in there. And then eventually Solana can join the game, and getting more cryptos in there. You might have a bigger ETF that's a overall crypto index with the top 50, similar to Coinbase's ETF. So let's go finish this off with some thoughts from Brad Garlinghouse on maximalism. Some thoughts on maximalism. Let me say this clearly as I can. The crypto industry has a real shot here and now to achieve the many goals we have in common if we work together instead of tearing each other down. This is not and never will be a zero-sum game. I own XRP, BTC, and ETH, among a handful of others. We live in a multi-chain world, and I've advocated for a level playing field instead of one token versus another. If a government digital asset reserve is created, I believe it should be representative of the industry, not just one token. See, he pushing, whether it be BTC, XRP, or anything else. So obviously this statement right there says it should represent the industry and not just one token. Maximalism remains the enemy of crypto progress, and I'm very glad to see fewer and fewer folks ascribe to this outdated and misinformed thinking. So again, as we started at the beginning of this video, Ripple versus Bitcoin maxis, and everyone has their own opinion. I just broke down a whole list and articles and videos that we showed that is talking about Bitcoin. Obviously, Brad Garlinghouse wants the coin that he's the CEO of to be put as a reserve. So in the comments below, let me know what you think. Should XRP be included in the strategic reserve, or should it be Bitcoin only? Again, make sure you like, subscribe, share the YouTube channel and this video to your friends and your family out there in social media. Make sure you check out some of my playlists, live streams, crypto alpha, interviews, and short form videos. And until the next time, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace. Passive income, gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple.